Scott, in the last video you discussed the 5 areas to focus in on to improve your throwing. And we'll address those soon, but you also mentioned that you want to talk about program design first. Why?
Well, I can discuss the 5 areas and go into each one in depth, but it wouldn't really mean a whole lot if we didn't break down how you train for these things.
Okay.
So we were looking at breaking our training into 2 specific areas, one being general and one being specific.
So what are the general ones?
General, you're looking at, first, there's 2 things you want to take a look at to reduce injuries. One of those is going to be to learn proper technique.
Okay.
And the other one's going to be to address muscle imbalance. Because both of these will increase your risk of injury if they're present. So if you have a muscle imbalance by up to 10%, you're creating uneven pull in your body.
Okay.
Okay. And then just everybody understands learning proper technique is going to be important so that you're not injuring yourself.
Now, what about creating a strength base to enable you to do plyometrics and explosive movements?
Okay. When we talk about doing plyometrics, most people have they have a lot of research based on how much strength you actually need to do a plyometric. And for something like leg work, you're supposed to be able to squat twice your body weight before you can actually do a true plyometric.
Wow.
And so that's what the general program is going to be for, is to build up that strength base.
Okay. And what about specific focuses?
Specific focuses is going to take what you generated in the general strength training. So one of the other points I wanted to mention was we wanted to increase tissue strength, so of tendons and ligaments. Those types of things have little messengers in them. And if the weight's too heavy, they want to turn your muscles off. That's the general idea. So with the general strength training, you make those tendons and ligaments stronger so those messages don't get sent to turn off your muscles.
Okay.
Okay? You take that and put it into your specific training so that when you're doing things at a very fast movement, you're putting a lot of stress on your tendons and your ligaments. You can actually start doing your sport movements with more power than you did before because of the strength base you had. But general strength training isn't necessarily going to improve your sport skills. So you need to do specificity in the second part of your training to improve, for our case, throwing velocity.
Okay, great. Thanks.
You're welcome.